way of best navigation to your child's education. You, your child, and school was to help parents make sense of the issues and challenges they face in educating their children, and to identify the practical options and strategies they have for dealing with them. Many parents are anxious about the strains and stresses their children face in education these days. They worry about the pressures of testing and homework, about cuts in programs, the risks of bullying, and the costs of college and student debt. You, your child, and school will help you in two ways: by showing the sort of education your children really need these days, and by setting out the 4 practical options you have to help them get that education. You can accept your child's school as it is, you can work with the school to make changes, you can look for an alternative school, or you can educate your children outside the current system. Great schools are a dynamic balance between 6 elements of excellence: a broad, balanced curriculum, high-quality teaching, informative assessment, flexible schedules, a stimulating environment, and an inclusive culture that engages all students and their families. The quality of education is in how these elements work together, and as a parent you have essential roles and significant power in making sure they do. High levels of constant stress can have long-term implications for children's physical and mental health. There are many ways to reduce the causes of stress at home. For example, some schools are introducing programs to alleviate stress and promote relaxation and mindfulness in students. Losing time for real play is counterproductive for children, families, and schools. Real play facilitates creativity, curiosity, teamwork, and collaboration, and promotes physical health and well-being. There are practical ways in which you can work with the school to reinstate time for and the benefits of real play. Wherever possible, and in the right ways, you should work in partnership with your children's teachers. Homework is becoming an increasingly stressful burden on students and their families. The amount of homework given by schools is often much more, and the effects can be damaging for students' development and achievement. If you are worried about the burden of homework, you should discuss the issue with the school and the PTA and press for changes. About a third of American students say they have been bullied at school. The school should have a clear policy and set of strategies for dealing with bullying without stigmatizing the children involved. Time offline is essential to allow for other forms of work, play, and relaxation.